Now, preparing for the PMP exam is difficult, and you need a plan of action. And the lay of the land is murky, so it's really important to get some good guidance here. So the way we explain this strategy that we recommend is with this pyramid here with these different layers, and each layer holds certain information that you study a particular way. And at the very base, the very bottom, most fundamental starting point is this process matrix. It's going to be page 1 of your brain dump. It is the PMI framework for project management. 5 columns called process groups by 10 rows called knowledge areas. You'll find this in the PMBOK guide, table 1-4 on page 25. And within you'll find these 49 processes. And what you want to do is practice writing this out on a blank piece of paper, not a template where you're going to give yourself subtle clues by the size of the cells of how much stuff goes in there. No. Lined paper, blank, fill in the headers for the different process groups, and start row by row. Do integration, fill it in, and then skip a little bit of space and do scope. Fill it in, skip a little space, and do schedule, and so forth. Work down row by row, put in the processes in the correct sequence order within each row, and get to the point where you can write out this entire matrix with 100% confidence and pretty quickly. It'll take you a few weeks. You'll go through a couple of cartridges of ink in the process and a couple pads of paper, but that's okay. Paper's cheap. You really want to use muscle memory. Do this pen on paper and practice it over and over again. This is so important. I can't emphasize this enough. This becomes the conceptual foundation, the skeleton that everything else you learn in your studies hangs off of this. This is super critical. You want to start this early in your study cycle. I can't emphasize this enough. This is so important. If you don't do this, you're missing a very important trick.